everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Zombie Girl Minis. I don't know, I have this glare on my screen. It's really strange, but we're just gonna have to power through it. Okay, so I got custom mystery boxes, y'all. There's cars all over the freaking place, like an explosion of cars that don't have wheels. Blacked out Miata. I had to do the interiors too, so those will be coming up. And no, I did not finish Superbird. There's so much stuff. Helix is I can't even talk straight. There's so much stuff. I don't know where the time goes. So hi, Drop Dead. How goes it, y'all? How goes it? And I didn't have time to finish those gassers. I have three gassers coming up. Let me show you the latest one I have to finish. But I gotta find the wheels to go. Look at that. Nice. All right. So it's been a day already. It's not even noon here yet, but that's all right. I'm trying to get stuff done. Let the dog be happy. Entertain the dog, before he steps on all my customs, and then I'd be in big trouble. So I am one busy chick, let me tell you. I'm one busy girl. So making all these cars. So there's the white and red Tacoma. There's a blue 4Runner. These ones are in the bite now. This one, and this one. Those are 50. But 12 custom mystery boxes. And I got a lot behind the scenes that just need wheels. Freaking wheels, man. But not just wheels. The correct wheels. Perfect wheels. Right? No janky wheels on our pretty cars. That's just weird. It's weird. I think that's just weird and I don't like it. So I don't just slap on wheels and call it a day. No. I got hot pink R32 coming up. All these things are they're drying my freaking, they're curing. They're almost done. Wagons, Skylines, S15 silhouette Skyline, hot pink. It's very pretty. Anyways, let's go. Check out the Buy It Now, y'all. Check out the Buy It Now. Lots of stuff. Premiums, Ferraris, box sets. I just put the Infinity Lego set, Infinity Saga. I don't know. It was Birds. He put it on the auction block to put in the store or auction. I was like, I'm just gonna put in the store because you just a custom diecast show. So it's in the Buy It Now. It's 496 pieces. Just check it out. So we'll start out with the boxes. It's pretty much all I have out and about at the moment. You guys get to pick your box and I sign all of them. Like everything's like almost on the cusp of being done. It's so annoying. You're like, oh, I have a few hours, and then where does those few hours go? They kind of just roll out the window. So there's JDM, there's Euro, there's American, there's all sorts of things. 12 awesome things in there. But it's been a day already. It's not even noon yet. Not even lunchtime. Well, maybe for you it's lunchtime. All day could be lunchtime. You never know. All right. So don't forget to share, like, and if you're wondering what's in these boxes, they're all customs. BMW, Honda, a little bit of everything. And I'm still working on some other stuff. So I'll probably do a pop-up this afternoon because I got some fire. I'm waiting for that Mitsubishi Eclipse to be done, the blue one. I don't know if you guys saw that one. But I did it more top coat, another top coat because I just wasn't happy. It's like one more top coat, took it apart and blacked out the bottom. It looks way better. But these are 430 3D printed wheels, 430 customs wheels. So that one is in the buy it now. The Lincoln Continentals also has 4030 custom 3D printed wheels. That's in the buy it now. All the lenses do glow on most of the cars, unless I tell you they don't. I think I put some. Yep, I put some on the Skyline. Pretty Skyline. Paint the interior. All the things, details, and look at those tires. Sexy. So, what are you guys looking for? What do you like to spend your money on? I'm just saying. Ain't no wheels, just no wheel swap. I cannot. Guys, I can't. Especially if it's red interior, you are out of your mind. Audis, lots of Audis coming up. I got a lot of stuff. On my plate. It's only Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. Wherever you're coming in from. I'm in Salt Lake City, but I'm an East Coast girl, East Coast girl. What am I doing out here? I ask myself that all the time. I mean, I know why I'm not here. Why I'm still here, I don't know. It's like a trap. Diecast Lounge got that first box. All right, of the day. Thank you so much, Diecast Lounge. How are you today? Let me see. Diecast Lounge. Diecast Lounge. Oh, where did my jar go? Which box can I get you, baby? Which box? Rose 1, 2, 3 goes 1, 2, 3, 4, or the one with the diamond, just whatever you did. Nice. 2 and 2. This one right here, you got it. And it's right there, Diecast Lounge. That's a fun name. That should be like Diecast House, the zombie house. And hang on, let me grab my bucket. Okay, let me see. But everybody who bought yesterday, was it yesterday? Day 4? No, yesterday I had a full-blown migraine. Oh my gosh, sucked a bunch of air holes, I did get some stuff done, but majority yesterday was just a nightmare. When you get those stupid migraines, everything you can't see straight, everything's blurry. Lounge, okay. All right. That goes buyer's givey. All right, let's see. You're like, open my box, please. And don't forget to follow. Look at that Porsche goodness. Just wait, though. Look at that. She's hot, man. Interior done. Side mirrors. On gold. Real Rider 6 spokes. All those little tiny details. Hand painted with that grill, baby. Can't buy that in no store. I sculpt those lenses. You see they poke out like that. And I sign all my art. I know it's hard to see. My handwriting's terrible. But there you go, Porsche. She's pretty. She's pretty, man. And all you need is a black light to get those. Some of the pigments I use, they stay glowing for a few minutes, but it's awesome. I love it. All these will go out tomorrow. I'm trying to do more during the day, trying to do more, a little bit of everything during the day. But all the insides are outsides, all sides, hand painted, cleared, UVLS clear, all the sorts of different clears. Thank you so much. Well, you know, there I got a Nissan right here. I got two Nissans right here. I'm finishing up R32 R32 S15 blah 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 S15 S13. Let's see. No, R30. So this R32, finishing that one up. Hot pink R32. That S15 is not ready. Gold nuggets, Type R's, wagons, some hotness. I don't know my day went. But don't worry, there are Hondas in there. Yep, there are. Sorry, it was not a Nissan. I have these two Nissans here. It's such a pretty color. Why you don't have to strip everything, but sometimes you need to add a little more. I painted all those interiors because you wouldn't be able to see all that. And you got that older skyline. She's so pretty. I can't take myself to strip those pretty ones. Now they have all sorts of goofy graphics on them. Absolutely. Or if you just want them all black, I like to black out cars. Subi STI. But I haven't painted all those little details. Well, when you can't see, when you have a migraine, you can't. Any Falcon editions? There's a Falcon Toyota AE86 sealed, factory sealed one in the buy it now in a protective case. I think they're right. That one's in the buy it now. Black and white Falcon. That one is the only one. And it is the 2021 factory sealed in perfectamundo condition. There's also Zamax and all the premiums I have are in the buy it now. From, I also have that Hellcat coming up. I don't know if you guys can see that paint. It's so pretty. But anyways, they don't have wheels. I can't, I'm not going to sell you stuff that's can't roll or doesn't have wheels on it. That's just rude. All right, here we go. Let's see. Volkswagens. There are EG. There is EG in there. More Porsches. I don't think I put any dots of BMWs. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm tripping over all my words. That might be the case. But don't forget to follow. You pick your box. I also sign them. I make the stickers, and those stickers don't mean anything. It's just a pretty sticker on the box. So it could be, JDM, it could be American, it could be a truck, it could be one of many things. So don't let those stickers fool you. I like to make stickers because I don't like to waste vinyl, or I don't like to waste anything, especially vinyl. It's expensive. But I was working on, this was one of Bird's cards that he was putting wheels on, and he had a screw stuck in here, okay? Now, you guys know, if you put screws in them, sometimes you torque it a little too much, and the top pops off. So I was working on that a little bit, but I was able to retrieve it, so no more. But I paint my interiors. He just does not. So, anyways, that's the RX-7. So I'm gonna, do all the things. But that was just, it's like, why is this here? This is not my car. And I saw it. I was like, ooh, I bet you I could fix that. And I did. So I'm proud of myself. As you should be, because sometimes they're irretrievable. Sometimes you just go in too deep, you know? That's what she said. But seriously, it happens. It happens to the best of us. That's all fiesta. I want a siesta from this morning. It's 11:38 here in Salt Lake City. Tell me, guys, what you want. I do have some main lines on the side. Not that many, because it's what I used to make you guys as customs. Main lines. All the fun things. Also, I customize the premiums too. The premiums too, baby. Nothing's off the table. I mean, it depends. If it's in my collection, sometimes I will put it up if I have another one. Sometimes, you know, I just love it too much. I have it stick around for a few more days or a week or month or years. Just saying. There's more Porsches. Don't worry. But I have an extra one of those. And this one has triangle. Those are not rivets. Those are triangle screws. Just saying. You guys are wondering, lots of times they have rivets, but some of these have triangle screws. So you don't just drill it. Look closely. Those are screws. So you can take them apart. Customize them. That's from the BMW set. Heck yeah. I blacked out because they were all white. So I was like, I want to do all black. Why not? Black looks good on everything, especially BMW, for sure. Faux show. Dakota Spicier 13. Feeling spicy, but chew a box. Heck yeah, man. There's just all these little details. I can't let my cars go half out the door, All of them have real riders. Like, if you just do wheel swaps, hey, I don't hate on that. That's what you do. That's what you do. I just cannot. I cannot. It's good. I have ADHD mind and I have OCPD. Okay. Obsessive compulsive personality disorder. So it just won't let me. I'll just turn around, take it right out. It's like, no, I have to finish it. Right? Like Mortal Kombat, finish it, finish them. That's just how I roll, though, And everybody's different. Sometimes you don't. When you buy Cato houses, Innos, and all those things. Hey, most of the time, especially Cato houses, they paint those little details inside, just like me. I just have to do it. No ifs, ands, buts, or nuts about it. Just that's how it goes. I wish I could just keep them in the card, but I don't want to. I don't wanna. Especially, it's like they don't make the cars I like in certain colors. Maybe I want a Tiffany teal car. Maybe I want, all sorts of other things in different colors. Blacked out, fluorescent color. Maybe, color shifting colors, pearlescence. Right? I'm just saying. I like it. Put lenses on them. If you guys don't know the lenses I'm talking about, let me show you the lenses. And I paint those interiors in a little bit of red. Oh, not all red, for heaven's sakes. How's all red interior? I'll just, I just drill it, take it out, clean it up, get it prepped, paint it. I just fix it. I just fix it. I make it better. Because red interior irritates me to no end. I do not know why this is. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I don't know. Some of you might be like that with other types of interior. You're like, why does that interior look like flesh color? Right? That blacked out Ferrari first edition, 2006 first edition Ferrari Spider, 430 Spider. The black one has flesh colored interior. I think it's gross. Makes me feel weird and squishy inside. So you guys get to pick your box. There's only 2 people in here, for reals? Guys, if you don't mind, if you share it out or check out the buy it now. Yeah, I need to put that in the show notes. Check out the buy it now. Get out the buy it now. The bin. The bin. There's a lot of things in the bin. You want those Ronin runs and all those things. It's in the bin. Oh, check out the bin. RLCs also. And some main lines. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm following everybody. Lots of new faces. So if you don't know how my mystery boxes work, you pick your box. I open it right here. There's a custom gold nugget in there. Could be a Porsche. It could be a Honda. There could be some, Mercedes. Could be a little bit of something. But don't worry, you won't get no weird squishy cars. You won't get no tuned cars, okay? But I keep them because they're funny. I make them light up. That's right. That's right, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's go. But these three in 1, 2, 3, those three aren't in the buy it now. Everything else, hand painted insides, those side mirrors, lights, headlights, all the things. I did not put the headlights on that one, which I will. So that did I put some on that one? I did. I will. So what are you guys looking for? If you guys are looking for like those premiums from the Ronin Run collection, like some of the car culture ones, Ferraris, the Black Lantern combi, Barbie combi, those are in there, and there's only one of each. So check it out. The steampunk Porsches in there. If you buy, your stuff will go out today. I'm not going to stay on very long because I got a lot of shit to do. It's like when you work from home, you have to do all this stuff, especially vacuum. Because dust is not your friend, especially if you're customizing and you paint. Shoot. Right? Dust is not your friend. That's just the facts. Dago Customs Treasure Hunter. The Hot Wheels Treasure Hunter. I like treasure hunts. They have some cool ones out there. But I was looking. I had one on my desk earlier. I had a couple on my desk earlier. I don't know where they went. I know they're here. They're probably right in front of my flipping face. I got that Toyota Helix. Ooh, me too. That sounds great. Now I want apple pie and ice cream. And anytime's a good time for apple pie and ice cream, okay? Anytime. Breakfast time. Not every day, but some days you just treat yourself, right? Treat yourself, child. That's what I say. Treat yourself. Because, if you're not going to treat yourself, not everybody's going to treat you. Especially if you live all by your lonesome. I live with Bird, but, he's not here during the day, so I have to be the person. I'm the person at the helm, takes care of the house, and then all this on top. It's a lot of work. And then I don't know, having one of those freaking weeks where like things are exploding. A Wi-Fi is acting weird. My bank's acting weird. Everything's acting weird. But I got my money out of the bank because I was not able to send out like bill payments or, it was just crazy. I was like, no, thank you. So I went straight to the bank, yanked out all my monies. What's the average price on a wheel swap decals and clear cost and a wheel swap. These are different prices from different peeps. They are, I mean, mine are just not wheel swaps. Mine have the interiors painted. A lot of times, I mean, sometimes I forget to put the lenses on it. Like this one has no lenses. It has the interior, side mirrors, like I said, interiors, wheel riders. This one has those lenses, interiors, blacked out, 4-door Range Rover. Sorry, not a Range Rover. That is a Ford Ranger. Blacked out windows. It just depends. It depends on how rare the car is, So I put around about, 25 is usually people. If you guys want all sorts of madness going on and expensive wheels, these boxes are more expensive. Like I don't have 3D printed wheels on everything, but I have real riders on everything. So you can average $4 to $5 per set of wheels, and that's just wheels, not the castings or anything. So the harder castings and stuff that are hard to find, if I strip them down, and I do strip a lot of them down, right, and paint them, change them a different color, right, that's going to cost more than $25. So sometimes I do put a couple of those in there just because it takes so much damn time. And if you guys don't think so, do it and come back to me and tell me how it was. Because things do happen where, you might put a coat on it and just spiders out and ruins your day. It just depends on what people collect. People just collect skylines or muscle or, some people like a little bit of everything. So if you're a car enthusiast like me, I like everything. So I'm not just a JDM person. I do own a JDM car. I love me the Porsches, the BMWs, Mercedes. They have pretty cars. And beautiful cars, right? Beautiful. Just grind those numbers now because we'll make her a lowrider. No doubt about it. I do. And I put, cutting out tampos, like decals and all that other stuff. It just takes half of your life away. Hand painting those tiny details, putting those decals on it, and making sure those decals do not pop out like a sore thumb. It takes a while. It takes hours, and if sometimes I just get stuck in a point where I'm just like, I don't know what I want to paint it. Or I don't know what kind of wheel, I don't have the wheels that would look perfect on it. Or attentive. I'm an artist. That's what I do. So that's why. Right? Oh my God. That happened to me on a Godzilla. I was just putting top coat on a Godzilla and it spidered out and I had all sorts of I was like, mother of pearl. You know what I mean. But it was all blacked out. It was sick, man. So I just, I didn't want to let it ruin my day. I just took that sucker and threw it back in the chemicals. So I'm like, F you. It is what it is. It happens. All the other ones are fine. Just it's always that one or two happens. And I've been doing this for years and years, so it just happens. And everybody wants those Godzillas, right? There's the Godzilla R32, then you got your R32 Skyline. Both of them the same thing. Godzilla just has the body kit on it. Lots of people don't know that. They're like, that's not the R32. I was like, hell, it ain't. Yes, it is. Look at the bottom. It's the same thing. S2K. I don't have any S2000s at the moment. If I do have that premium in my buy now, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I think I have that in my personal collection, but that's different. That's different. I like to, if I see a super treasure hunt, I like it to make a super treasure hunt. But this one's cool. Let me show you some stuff I'm working on. So this one's a treasure hunt, right? It says it right at you. It depends. I'm not taking any custom orders right now because I'm 3 deep and that's a lot of work I have to finish and it's been taking a long time. But I'm doing a Chrysler 300. I'm doing a lowered, what do you call it? Lowered dually, and I'm doing a Toyota FJ. Right, and I do make my own paints. So that's a green candy dark paint. And also I'm working on a old school, I think 50s Chevy trucks or 60s, I can't remember. But yeah, so this base used to be brown, no stinky brown. And the interior used to be yellow. But I paint those little details in there, but that one I got from somebody. The card was all messed up. I was like, fuck it. I'll buy it. I don't care. I'll buy it. I'll make it to a super, like gold wheels. It's cool, way cool. And I never had that casting before, so she's a keeper, you know. And I like to make, and I do have this one. All right, there's a chase piece. I didn't open it, you know. No, I don't like to touch it a lot because I don't have a case on her yet, so I don't want anything to happen to the blister. But it's perfect from the Deutschland design. You guys know all their chase pieces, premiums, are black on black. Just saying, you can make your own. You can make your own. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Right? Nothing wrong with that at all. It's like it's a premium Trackhawk, blacked it out, taillights, interior. I just got to finish that front grille. That's a premium. But sometimes you don't like you want just all blacked out car. All blacked out car sexy. I'm just saying. Doesn't mean I do make some colored ones, but look at that. Look at that fire flake. Interior's done. I just have to find the right wheels for that super bird. Okay. She's so pretty. Anyways. So it's not just all about JDM, it's about a little bit of everything. Preludes and all that jazz, you know. Just I have to paint taillights and interiors. So those will be coming up within the next week or two, maybe this weekend. So I'm going to keep this live short so I could get some stuff done. So if you guys buy anything and just buy it now, please do. Please do. If you want to buy a box, get you a box. And usually all my shows are on Saturday. I do pop-ups every now and then. Just because, you know, the day crowd is different from the night crowd. It totally is. Totally is. But I do 12 custom mystery boxes. Custom mystery boxes. You know, always good. You can give it to your friends. Get blacked out Mercedes. Interior done. There's lights. She's pretty. She's pretty. All blacked out cars, right? You went like a line of all blacked out cars. It's like, where'd they going? What's going on? But don't worry, there's no weird stuff in there. No like weird little Hondas. That's the new cute old school Honda, man. But check it out. Did you guys know there's an RC car back there? Did you? I like to paint. That's why I paint those little details, because if you don't have like Hawkeye vision, you will never see it. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna see it because it's black. It's blacked out or dark gray. I like to open them because there's fun stuff in there. There is. Yes, there is. And I got, you know, they came out with the new Evo 4. I got the Super Chase Evo 4. But they do Evo 4 in Matchbox and the Evo 4 Hot Wheels. Not my favorite casting. But I got Bird got me that. All right, but the later Evo is the better one. It comes with the lenses. Matchbox Super Chase. And the Evo 4 that comes in the mystery bags, they do not have headlights or taillights. I mean, some of y'all just want to do wheel swaps, and that's all good. But I mean, I need to have all the lights done because it just looks weird if it's not. Oh, my cars look hyper realistic, not halvesies. Right? I'm just saying. But depending on the casting, the time, if you slather it in decals, which, I like to keep it classy. Sometimes I'll put some Hello Kitty's on there for you guys because I know what the people want. But sometimes I just stick with my gut and say, hey, it looks great this way. So as an artist, I could do what I want. And, it might not be everybody's thing, but that's all right by me because you know what? It's good to have different tastes and different things. That's okay. Oh yeah, there's a Zamac. There's Zamacs in the Buy It Now also. I like to customize the Zamacs. They're pretty. And if you're thinking about putting a candy coat on them or spectral paint, that is how shiny it needs to be. Because candies and spectral paints are dyes, not to be, confused with, it's going to stick to your diecast. It won't. You need a carrier for it to stick to your diecast. Just FYI, you just spray it on there. It's not going to just stay on there. It's going to fall right off or chip off. And you'd be like, oh my gosh, what have I done? You got to do your research. Or, lots of people, it's like trial by fire. You learn, you make mistakes, you don't make those mistakes again, and you move on. Mistakes still happen. Spidering and everything. But yeah, so those Ferraris and stuff aren't in there. What's up, Brian's Garage? 808. Just make sure I'm following everybody. Sorry if my stupid thing is all jiggly. It's my stand. What can you do? What can you do? But I wrap all my cars in bubble wrap. All the bubble wrap. All sorts of bubble wrap. Because you spend days on days on making these cars. You don't want to turn around and have it chip. Or even, or even your mainlines or your premiums. Yeah. That's never any good. Never any good. What's up, James? But yeah, I'm going to do a short show and then I got to get to stepping because I got some ones to finish. Check out this wagon. Check out that wagon, baby. Fluorescent pink wagon. And that's sick. Shoot. Like I said, sometimes they just don't make the cars you want in the colors you want. It's like, do it yourself. Just do it yourself. Custom gold nuggets, right? Custom gold nuggets, Hondas. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes you just like the color. You just, need to add the details. Sometimes they put front headlights, no taillights. Sometimes they don't do either one, which is weird. Because a Matchbox usually does both front and back. Not on all of them, but on most of them, absolutely. Absolutely, And finding the right wheels for your cars, that's a big deal to me, Not just gonna be okay, here you go. Just it fits, it looks decent. No, I want it to look fantastic, if it's black on black or chrome on black or chrome spikes or whatever, chrome spokes, I want it to look amazing. Want everybody be like, where'd you get that? You're like, don't worry where I got it. I got it though. Little stinkers like that. But you know what? I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. And I like things that are one of a kind and that nobody else will have. And that's another reason why I build what I build, how I build it. Not trying to be like anybody else, just trying to be me. Right? And like all artists, they want to be known. It's tough. It's tough when you're a girl customizer. Check out that one. That is 45. I beat 45, I believe. 45 or 50 in the buy it now. That is M2 metal on metal, as red console and a little bit red in details in the interior, but no, not all red interior. And I sign all my work. Look at that, with the lenses that glow. So the ones on the pedestals, like on these, are in the buy it now. I also have RLCs in the buy it now, premiums, some main lines, and some other stuff. So I believe I believe these are 50 and this one's 45. I can't remember because I make one and that's it. So I make one, I sign it, and then all the rest of them will be different because it's fun like that. But this one is the McLaren F1. Check out that paint though. She's pretty. Pretty, but I need to finish that interior. I just can't. It's too dead inside when you can't see like those little tiny things. Or sometimes they're all blacked out. Like that Cadillac one. It has no interior. I was so bummed. I collect weird things. It's not for everybody, but hey, that's just my style. From JDM to old school to new school, I like them all. Ain't no shame. And I got that Starlet. She's so pretty. She's so cute. It's a squishy car for sure. Squishy is just my affinity for cute cars. I call them squishies. But if you guys remember, these Starlets came with wheel riders that were like that brownish, rusty ass color. So I just took those wheels off, painted them, but you see, they were that brown color. And I just airbrushed it. Made sure I masked everything off, airbrushed those things. Got it prepped and painted in black. Looks way better than its rusty looking rim, right? That's my personal opinion anyways. I don't want no stinky, ugly, rusty rims. Right? I'm just saying. This one is the GTO wagon with the Dogie in the back. Used to have all red interior, metal on metal. Because like them wagons. Heck yeah. I like those wagons. I have my Dodge van. I make it a Cheech and Chong van. A gray Dodge van. This is a premium from the Mandalorian series. I have all the decals cut out, but it still takes a lot of time to adhere them. And then you got a good clear coat and then all the things. So just because you put decals on don't mean you're done. All right? You got to put a coat over it. And listen, it has to be all leveled out or else you will see all the cut lines. And I'm sure you don't want your peeps to see where you cut everything. It's just, they stick out like a sore thumb. They do. It's like, no. But it's getting nicer outside, so the stronger urethane coatings will be. I mean, I have automotive paints, automotive cleaners, and all sorts of stuff. There's a whole bunch of things to make these cars look shiny, pretty. You can dip the white ones into like clothing dye and change the color. Just don't throw the whole car in there. Take it apart. Take it apart because boy, oh boy, you will just melt all those things. You'll melt a lot of things. Nobody wants to be melting on windshields and stuff. I do not. I do not dye my cars. I keep forgetting to write the recipe down. It's like the dye for clothes. But if it's white, you can absolutely dye it. I don't know how long it takes a while. I don't know how long exactly because my friend Roger does it sometimes, and his cars look. They remind me of Easter. They come out like Eastery colors. That's just how it goes. I bought some of his, and it's cool. Just make sure you degrease your cars, degrease your gloves, any type of grease that, like, you touch your face or you touch something and it has grease and you didn't even know it, and you try to paint it. Spidering happens, adhesion issues happen. You'll be mad at yourself. Things, it happens. Don't get mad. Just throw it back in the chemicals and start over. I know it's a bummer. We all have been there. We all been there, and it still happens every now and then. Now, if it's your whole batch, maybe somebody went into your booth or whatever. I have my spray booth is upstairs. It is my spare bathroom, so that's where I do all my spraying. But when I'm painting all the little details, that is right. That's where all those headlight magics happen. All headlight magics and all that stuff. And if you want to have good straight things, sometimes you're gonna have to use, I like to use pinstriping tape, especially if you want a two-tone stuff. But if you're two-toning, then it will take a couple days. That's just the nature of the beast. That is just the nature of the beast. That Skyline van, man, still in the buy it now. That Toyo Tire Skyline van. That thing rocks. I like the colors. It's nice and clean. It's not audacious and has stupid decals all over it. Because sometimes you see a car is just covered in decals. You're like, what? Why? But which truck? This one? Right. Dodge Ram truck. Those are on 3D printed resin 430 customs wheels. Interior is black and red accents. These three are under the buy it now. And I have a gasser in there too. But there's that Skyline van I was talking about. I have one more in the buy it now, and that's it. I remember when those Skyline vans were like $70. Well, not that one. When did they, like, I think the first one I got to rip apart was the X-Men one. Yeah, I did. It's like, I like my cars and my comics separate. I'm a brat like that. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. It's gonna be all right. I'm just saying. But like, I make custom gold nuggets. That one's the Sylvia S13 Sylvia. I need to grind the bases. Whether it's using a gigantic file. I don't know where my file is. Dremel file. If you're going to do all that, do that outside. If it's nice outside, because there's all sorts of particulates. Not metal shavings and particulates. You don't want to inhale that. It's bad for your health. Surely it is. It is. But lots of new faces up in here. Hello, everybody. So, yeah, I sell customs, full customs, never just a wheel swap. Never. Because you want to see what the insides look like? Let me show you. This one's almost done. She just needs interior. But let me show you. That's what it looks like inside. A bunch of nothing. But there's all little details I hand paint. This is a one-seater. One-seater McLaren F1. I don't know if you guys can see that color shift. My lighting kind of sucks, but I'm not a lighting tech. That's not my forte. I like to make the paint those interiors so they pop out when you look inside them. Because, that's what you get for $1.25 mainline. You don't get all the bells and whistles. You don't even get all the bells and whistles and premiums because they don't paint those interiors either. But not even on supers. I make them super duper. I made that one into a super. This one had a brown base. It had, I think, yellow interior, a brown base. But I also paint these. There's little details on the inside that I have to paint. So when you look through it, so you can see. See, there's wheels in there. And I have that red bus that is a treasure hunt also somewhere. I just have to finish painting those details, but I don't have this casting. It's a fun one, but it says right in your face, treasure hunt. I got it for $2. Shoot, I don't care. I like everything. Who doesn't want a treasure hunt and make it too super? Put gold wheels on it. No more stupid brown base. It was hideous. I'm just going to tell you how I feel about it. It was hideous. I like to make them look less hideous and more realistic. Because I like my cars, right? I like my cars to look pretty, sexy, fun, hyper realistic, with all the things. I'm sure you guys do too. That's why we collect it. I'm a car enthusiast. I don't care. I open them all. That's just a fact. Everybody's like, why? Because, if the card's not perfect, or if you're just looking at the card in general. So there's another one that is a treasure hunt. But that one had a brown base too. She's not done. I got to paint that interior. I made her into a super, and that base was brown just like the other one. I was like, what's up with that? So that will be, I made into a super, I make it into a super. I got to paint those tail lights, put a clear on that just to keep those decals, but the base was brown. Ugh. That rubs me the wrong way. I don't know about you guys. And it was part of the Mud Studs collection. I do recards also, so it looks like usually, and I'll put them in a Noslin case. It's fun. Because you'd be like, nobody else has it. But I also sign the bottom of my work and the card. The back of the card. And let me know what you guys are looking for. If you're looking for those premiums, they are in the button now. I gotta finish some, like the Nova gassers. I don't have any Bel Air gassers ready yet. And there's there's a Nova gasser, but I paint those little details, and on the pipes and all those stuff on these, they're freaking amazing. One of my favorite cars to absolutely 1000% customize gassers of any sort. And I do have the Corvette gasser. Holly one is in the buy now. I know people were looking for that one, that gasser. If you're a gasser fan, I am a gasser fan. Don't care if it's Volvo gasser, Bel Air gasser, Corvette gasser or Nova gasser. Any gasser is fun by me, right? If you haven't driven one, I highly suggest you do. It's very fun. Definitely put it on your to-do list before you die. Just because you're all strapped in with all those pads don't mean you're not going to be sore the next day. You probably will be. I guarantee you will be. I mean, I got to drive one. That thing goes mega fast. Mega, oh my God, like kind of fast. And so do, funny cars, funny trucks, funny boats, the ones that run off straight up alcohol. They're highly dangerous. I've seen some casualties. I also got to ride on one also, which was mega fun. Also, put that on your to-do list. I got to do that in Texas. Yeah, because if people say, "Hey, you want to do this?" Just say yes. Just live it up, man. Live your life. Because, man, there's so many cool things out there to do, and somebody gives you a chance to do it. Take it, friends. Treat yourself. Get yourself a box. I'm going to finish some stuff up. So this is not going to be a very long stream. Like I said, I got that K2 or is it no? I think it's a blazer. The Jaws blazers in the buy it now. All sorts of things are in the buy it now. And everything will go out tomorrow. If you're looking for BMWs, EGs, and stuff like that, they're in there. I don't have a bottomless pit of EGs. I need EK9s, EGs, EFs, all the things. I'll make a gold nugget out of anything. Gold nugget premium, chase premiums, Like I said, that AMG chase piece, she's black on black with nothing else done. She's pretty though. I have a BMW, it's black. I put chrome rims on her. She's pretty. I have not painted the interior yet. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? She's pretty, man. That's a premium. But look, no interior is done yet. If I want to make a chase piece, I just put black wheels on it. But I think those chrome wheels look good. And don't worry, I'll be getting some more expensive wheels. But listen, I have like 300 cars that need wheels, all sorts of wheels, big wheels, small wheels, stance wheels, little tiny baby wheels, bigger flared wheels, especially for Corvettes, your muscle cars, your gassers, and some of these, some of these JDM cars use staggered wheels. E.g. Dragster, that one, little bitty wheel in the back, regular JDM wheel in the front. I mean, you can put two the same on there, but you're gonna have to do some customization of that back part, some cutting maybe. And I like the way it looks. I'll just get an EG. I don't need a Hello Kitty EG. If I want one, I'll just make one. I just like the EGs just the way they are. Maybe a blacked out one. They're all good though. They're all good. It is 12:21. When did I start? 10:30, 11:30. Okay, I'll run this a couple more times. You guys get to pick your box. And then I'm going to zoom you off to another show while I finish off some things, right? Hot fluorescent pink, baby. Yes, sir. Has the little things in the back that are hand painted, like tackle boxes and stuff like that. You got to put some pretty wheels on her. She already has lenses. Paints those tail lights. Fluorescent pink. Who doesn't love a fluorescent pink wagon, baby? Right? I do. Fluorescent pink Type R. Like I said, I need to put wheels on these things. Pretty wheels. You're like, I want that. It's like, it's not done. So those will be at least 25, 30 bucks, depending. Yeah, those ones definitely strip down all the way and then paint them up. So they take a few days. It's not like YouTube where it takes like 19 minutes. That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. Yeah, so don't forget to follow and do all the things. Also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We are streaming live on YouTube. On YouTube, BoobTube. I do some openings of cases of Tarmacs, Innos, some error cars, M2s. What is it? Cato houses, super fast box sets. Doesn't matter. Unless it's specifically made for me and it's in a box, then I don't open it. Those are like the only times. Or if it's a one of a kind or signed by somebody that designed the car, like the great Ira Guilford, who designed the twin mill, the Sweet 16 of 1968. I have one that is signed by the great Ira Guilford. I'm not going to open. That's probably the one I don't open. Okay. So y'all say all your cars are grill pieces. I'm just like, if buy more than one. Buy more than one and, have at it, because there's all sorts of cool colors out there and all sorts of cool things you can do to them. You just have to have the imagination to do it. That's all. Some people are like, what you do is sacrilege. I'm like, well, that's your own personal opinion. You're allowed to have it. I'm just a little stinker butt. I don't care. But I'm doing the 2-pack, the Barbie car, Barbie Corvette, the light blue, and the pink. I have to finish this one. But this one doesn't have taillights, and I added the chrome pieces. And it doesn't have to be. Just a little bit of details goes a long way. And I'm gonna put lenses on. There's lenses on this one because this one's finished. Right? The other one is not. So stay tuned if you are wanting to buy the set, because I'm selling them in a set. Right? It's cute. Old school Corvettes. Heck yeah. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Because I got cars all over the place begging to be done. I was like, okay, I'll finish you. Just calm down. Oh, here's the treasure hunt bus. I put some real riders on her, right? Some rubber tires on her. I didn't paint the interior yet, but look, if you don't take it out, sometimes they have a whole different side. That's the other side. If you never took it out of the case, you would never know, because this is the side that you see. The other side's totally different. You can't see it if it's still in the blister. And I show you guys how to take it out of the blister without ruining it. But it's cool. It has bikes on it. I paint all those little details, the interior, all those things on the inside, and there's seats on the sides, and there's a bike there. Well, the engine, the bike's in the front, engine, all those things. But nice clear coat on the sides, so those decals don't come off. But that is it. There's another treasure hunt. I made her into a super treasure hunt. Put some rubber tires on that thing. I collect buses, school buses, all sorts of buses, transports, all the things. Dualies, van, Dodge van, like kidnapper type of van. all the vans, you guys know. Datsun wagons, all sorts of Datsuns. Love them Datsuns, baby. And right now, I'm outsies of the Datsuns. I forgot who bought me out. He bought all my Datsuns. I mean, not all of my Datsuns, because I do have a big stash of Datsuns. Like, one of one Datsuns. Like, I have that EK9, and there's my Datsun over there. Subi. Those are not for sale. Yet. It's just a matter of time. I need more EK9s / DXs. Anyways. JDM lover, me too. I have a Honda Element. That is my real car. Not everybody's like, ooh, I want a Dodge or Honda Element. It's like, me too, but they're flipping expensive. You wouldn't think so, but they absolutely are. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I thought I'm the only one that wanted them. But, I got the Matchbox one. It's not great. I'm fixing all the flaws in the casting. There's a lot of little tiny gaps, which is a big bummer because they go for like $40-$50 right now. You can get one from Japan for $100. No, absolutely not. I'll just fix the one I have. There's a bummer one. There's like a tiny little nano gap in there. It makes a difference. They're like, oh no. But people want me to build their cars all the time. But I need to know, number one, do they have the car? Who makes the car? If I have the casting, which lots of times I don't, and lots of times it's like a new casting that, like, maybe you can find a Tomica one or someone makes that casting, or you can find them in Japan for way big bucks. It's not fair, but also then you gotta wait. But you must be patient, my friends. If you build customs, you're patient. Even if you do wheel swaps, you have to be patient because not all axles are the same, right? These are JDM wheels. Look at. But if you are trying to make a lowrider, okay, or like, it's gonna have a very skinny place, very skinny. Get those wheels tucked up in there to make it low, right? Like that. Look how long that is. That's ridiculous. You have to make your own axles. I'm just saying. And this is metal on metal, so those need to be grinded off. And if the body does not sit on top of where you need to put your wheels in, when you try to roll it, they'll just pop up in there, and it's just going to sit in there. So make sure you test everything before you put the screws back in and seal them all the way, just because things happen. Do it yourself, Diecast. That's what I'm talking about. Do it yourself. Somebody, I mean, seriously. Do it yourself. I wanted to make a hot pink wagon. I just need to find some good, pretty wheels to put on that hot pink wagon. But it has like tackle box and all that stuff. So I hand paint all those. I airbrushed paint. I put decals on some, but absolutely airbrush it, put a clear coat on it. Gloss, semi-gloss, ultra gloss, matte. I like matte cars. I think they're dope. And all sorts of gold, except the PP yellow gold. I don't like it. Because it's too close to yellow. I mean, if you're going to just do yellow, do pretty yellow. Right? Old school muscle cars, yellow with maybe some fireflake in that. Okay. House of Colors, they make a lot of mica powders, so pigments you can add to your paints to make that happen. I'm not saying it's easy, Just saying, you can make it happen. All right, I'm gonna run this one more time and then I'll just send you guys off so I can finish some cars off. No worries. And then I might be on this afternoon. What's today? What, Wednesday or tomorrow? But I wanted to do a show yesterday. I was not feeling well. I had a migraine. I'm still feeling it. Ugh, it's yucky. You guys know how it is. If you ever get migraines, you feel me. All right. Okay, guys. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Maybe this afternoon. Maybe tomorrow. And like I said, I'll have those hot pink cars done. Because they're awesome. I'm just saying. It's hard to make cars fluorescent. It's not, well, any color, to be exact. It's hard. It's hard. Because things can happen. Spidering happens. It's the bane of my existence. What's that stupid red interior? Anyways, you guys have a good afternoon, and I'll see you in a little bit. Far Out Wizard. I'll send you there. There you